Northern Ireland coffin. Just waiting on Andy coming up. Fairly fresh, it's flat calm in the valley. Snow here is quite broken. We've got a fairly decent fresh wind, so just got to demo some tip touches. Harness control. Airspace checks. Tactile, visual audio checks. Drop the weight going under the wing. Roll control, turning in the harness, touch, airspace and roll control, turn, airspace and roll control, phone's just kicked in. Decided to call voicemail. Holding it down with the harness and roll control, get the gloves back up, turning again, keep it down, second glove, airspace checks, and turning in the harness to warp the wing, roll control, tiny bit of brake, side slip up. Turning to correct, holding on the harness, up, harness to bring it down, wee bit brake to twist, turning in the harness to correct, we touch pitch control a couple of inches, and roll control, and turning to correct, pitch control, again, and wait, hold it that, turn to bring it down, turn to correct, tactile visual audio, check the airspace, and roll control, refiring, and turning, hold the balance, all in the harness, bring it down, correct, turning, initiating the side slip, correct, roll control, turning the harness, pitch control, and correct, and correcting, harness, pitch control, wait for the yaw, holding it, waiting, tactile visual audio, and roll control, and turning, hold the balance point, little step for pitch, a couple of inches, and roll control, bring it down, turning, roll control, bring it down, correcting, wait, roll control, bring it down, holding, wait, roll control, wait, pitch and roll, correct, holding it, airspace, why break the habit of a lifetime, Alan? The worrying thing is I keep disagreeing with myself. Correcting with the harness, keep it down, hold the balance. Tip line's just off the header. Okay, check the airspace, using the harness to roll the wing up. Waiting, 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 roll control. Harness to bring it down and correct. Holding it down, just on the balance with the harness. And pitch control airspace and roll, bringing her up, bringing her over, over, and correcting. Bringing her down, holding, holding. Again, it's all harness control. Hold it down. Okay, tip line's just cleared. Airspace, harness, pitch, and roll. Bring her up and over, slow over, slow over, slow over. Bringing her down, 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 down. Holding her down, holding her down. Correcting, waiting, airspace, and pitch, and roll. Slide over, slide over, slide over. Bring her down, and correct. Holding, holding, holding. Check the airspace, and pitch, harness, and roll. Bringing her over, bringing her over, bringing her over, and correct. Holding, 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 and rolling level, and reacquiring brake. Right. Okay, so prime control harness, and you can see the wind down in the valley there. Just bring her down. More wind on the smoke just beyond the wing, hidden at the moment. Got a battery warning. So to bring her up, mainly turning the harness. You can see how little brakes needed, if any. Sliding her over, letting go down, and hold the balance with the harness, turning. A little bit of pitch, stepping into the wind, that's enough. Wait, wait, wait. Hold her at that, bring her down. And hold. And sliding her up. Tip just clears, wait, wait, wait. Slow, slow, and roll. And then bringing her down. So tip comes down and correct. Wait, hold her there, hold her there. Check the airspace and pitch. And roll level. Let her go over, let her go over. And turn to correct. Hold the balance. The wingtip yaw back. Sliding her up, side slip, warping, bringing her over, turning, and correct. That slows it down. Now this is where they tend to press together. So one side, that brings it down, that brings it back to sliding up. Waiting, 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 and roll control. Keeping the cross so she goes over and turning to correct. On this turn, if you're left over right, the risers are separated. So there's always an asymmetry in the control. Here there's no friction. The other way you've got the friction. And side slip it back up, over there, the lean, bringing it down slowly, 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 getting the tip down, tip down, tip down. Turn to correct. pitch control in a second, wait, and pitch control there. Maybe an inch step into wind. And this is on a low rated wing. Bring it over and turn to correct. Hold the balance, you can see the upper pitch. There, it's yawing back. That's the point. You put in the roll control. Up she goes, go towards the hazard. Doing the turn in the harness. Waiting, waiting, waiting. There's a difference in the brakes, indicating where the risers are. And coming it down. Turn in the harness again. So there. Bringing it down. Bringing it up. Side slip starting. Got a wee snag on the tip line. Check the airspace. Good look round. Waiting. Turn a bit more. Just free off any catching tension. Speed system tends to catch. Now it's lifting. You see the difference in the carabiners. And bring it back down. And correct. As I say, you've always got the friction one way, whereas the other way it's opened. Waiting, holding on that, wait, wait, wait. Now I'm looking for the yaw on the top wing by feel, and a wee bit there, it's yawing. When you see it yaw, at that point, you can slide it up. A wee bit brake can sometimes assist, but it's very little. Not a lot of tension needed. Okay. And turning in the harness, slowing it down, stopping it going frontal. And bring it back over again. See the yaw, it's going forwards. Back, just by turning in the harness. That'll make it go frontal if you stay there. Corrected. And side slip it up. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Hold at that. Slow side slip. So slow, slow, slow. And roll control in. Keeping the harness still crossed. Turning, bring it down. And there it goes over. Turn to correct. This is the friction side. And pitch. Half an inch forward, rolling it up, comes over and correct. Hold at that, hold, hold, hold. Roll in, side slipping all the way over. Still turn to bring it down and correct. Turn to correct, hold at that. Tiny bit of brake just slows it down. Tip kisses the ground. You see how little brake's needed, mainly the harness. Correct. Right, battery warning is flashing left, right, centre. We'll bring it down. Turn in the harness. Pitch control, step fractionally into wind. Bring it over. Wait, wait, wait. For a tiny assist. Turning in the harness, not much tension on there, holding at that, wait for the tiny bit yaw, and when you got the yaw, put the roll in and up and over it goes. And turning, amazed this thing hasn't shut down yet. It could be Andy there, I think that's this car. Okay, so I'm going to go for the back risers, the safety risers, but launch mode safeties, because this is a 4 riser glider. Bring it up, push into wind to jump, dive, safety's on, safety's off, safety's on, and that's on the ground. Time for a new battery set, I think. And Alan halfway up, so hopefully we'll see him up flying, indicating the wind's okay. Hat to keep me warm. So I've got a small cap cloud. So you get in the camera just over there. Smoke along the ground. Smoke along the ground there. Blue sky. A bit of ice cloud above us, stratus cloud up to the north, stratocumulus out over the sea. So it could be clouds from local hills there. Cloud in the distance, indicating wind there, gently westerly, and a heavier cloud to the south of us. Right, get the wing back up.